Last episode of Sailing Bagheera saw Murray all alone. He had finished all the jobs on Bagheera and was setting off for his epic solo sail south, while Cheryl was down in New South Wales, clearing out their home after it had sold and arranging care for her 90-year-old father. It wasn't all hard work.
I'm here with all Murray's golfing mates and other better halves. And some of our wonderful supporters. So shame.
Are they good cooks? Yeah.
No, I said only if they're male, no female.
That's even worse.
I don't know whether I can end up being in it. But I'll try.
Yes.
Do it this way.
I'm just thinking of you, Murray.
So before I left Central Coast of New South Wales, this was my regular walking girls group. We'd come every Saturday, walk from Wombrel Surf Club to the Haven and back. So I'm just having a lovely catch up with the girls here at Terrigal Beach. A beautiful day. So on the Central Coast here we have an artist that's creating these beautiful sculptures from all natural things that he's finding on beaches and lagoons. This is Terrigal Lagoon. This is a pretty amazing eagle. So after spending a couple of weeks down in Central Coast of New South Wales, moving my dad out of his unit into care and moving our furniture out of our house, it was a pretty intense couple of weeks where Murray and I talked about me going on my own due to border closures and issues with what to do with the boat. I was pretty overwhelmed, but Murray reassured me I could do it, so I'm pretty proud of myself that I've done it. It was a highly organised and coordinated effort to do it, so I'm having a little bit of a break after that. I've come up to Ballina. Today I've just hopped on the bus and done a little bus trip to Byron Bay, so just exploring the area and enjoying a bit of what Byron Bay has to offer at the moment. So it's a bit of a dull day, but the sun's peeking out every now and then, so just enjoying a bit of exploring the local area. There's a lighthouse at Byron Bay right on the cliff. You can see it. Not that tempted to go for a swim today, it's not all that warm, so but just nice to come and have a look. So I'm at Lennox Head now. What a beautiful spot. I think far nicer than Byron Bay to myself, but yeah, I rather like it.
Okay, that's enough of the sidekick. Now back to the main event. Last week I sailed from Cairns to Magnetic Island, and that's where we start this week's adventure. Hello friends and followers, this is day 5 of my epic solo sailing adventure. I've just left Magnetic Island. Beautiful spot, great anchorage. The advantage of solo sailing is that you're not sailing by committee, you make your own decisions, but you live and die by those decisions as well, I guess. Today I decided I'm going to put the rods out, so I've got one on that side and I just had one on the other side. I was only out for half an hour. Put myself a spotty mackerel. Trouble with catching fish is they make a big mess on your boat. So I'm now going to have to spend the rest of the morning cleaning the boat. But at least I've got to feed a fish. Up ahead there is Cape Upstart, which is where I'm going to try and anchor tonight. It's been a pretty good sail. Up until recently there hasn't been a lot of wind, but now I got about 10 knots of wind, so that's good. I managed to get the Jenica up. However, I have noticed, if you look up there, you might see a tear in it. Hello everyone, day 5 of my epic solo sail, and I've just gone past Cape Upstart. That's it, you can see behind me in the background I think. That's where I anchored last night. I had a nice sleep there. Got in pretty late and had to do a couple of jobs. I tried to fix that sail that had ripped, and just put a bit more fuel in the tanks basically from the jerry cans that we have on board. Then I cooked that mackerel which I caught in the morning with a few stir-fry veggies, and that was my dinner. And not much internet there, so I basically went to bed. Today we're hoping to get to Bowen, and hopefully Bowen's famous for its mangoes, so hopefully I'll be able to grab a tray of mangoes there. Looking forward to that. It's a little bit rougher today than what it has been. The wind's up to start off with. We're not under sail yet, although I have this main up. We're running on the motors only because we're bashing into the breeze at the moment. Once we get around this cape, I'll do a bit of a turn, and then the wind will be on our side and we'll be off. Should be able to turn the motors off, which will be nice. I've just anchored at Bowen. This is the south end of Bowen. This is the harbour side. Last time we come through here, Cheryl and I, we were on the north side, so it was on the other side of that bank there. There's a beach, and we anchored on that side. So this is where the marina is, just there. And this is just a little bay that I've anchored into. Quite nice. I'm coming up to Gloucester Island. This is day 5 of the solo sailing, the epic adventure. I'm coming up to the what's known as the Gloucester Passage. So it's the gap between Gloucester Island and the mainland. I'm just trying to time it so I come through. High tide's about to happen in about 5 minutes. And so once the tide changes, that tide should be with me and should give me an extra knot or so to help with my boat speed as I come through the passage. So at this stage I've timed it pretty well. I'd like to think that was good management. Okay, I'm coming into Airlie Beach Marina. I've got to try and dock this boat by myself, so maybe if I'm lucky there might be someone on the wharf I can throw a line to. Otherwise it's going to be pretty tricky. We'll see how we go. I'll try and put the camera somewhere so we can see. A special thanks to Chris and Terry Fisher of Heartbeat 2. Thanks for your help there. We're at Airlie Beach. We just anchored in the harbour here. We've been here since yesterday. Came over in the morning and anchored here. And whilst I only got about 10 knots of breeze, we've got a huge swell coming through here. No one's dragging their chain here. There's a lot of swell coming through. If you have a look at all the, particularly the mono hulls, they're just going up and down like crazy. Our insurance doesn't actually cover us to anchor here, and this is why. I could imagine if you get a big northerly coming through here, this would be bedlam. Hello everyone, welcome back to Murray's epic solo sailing career. Still at Airlie Beach, but I'm going to leave this morning. That's the Coral Sea Marina that's just in there, all those masts poking up. I've had to wait here because I've been waiting to get my Gennaker fixed. I picked it up yesterday. I went into the marina with Bagheera and filled up with fuel and water, so we're basically ready to go. The weather's pretty calm. There's not much wind out there at the moment, although I am expecting it to come up a little bit later on. So I'd say I'll be motoring straight out there and then turning right. Destination now is going to be Goldsmith Island. How good is this? Beautiful weather, calm conditions, sailing the Whitsundays. I got my music on and I'm just traveling along, enjoying myself. Still doing the Whitsundays here. Wind's picked up slightly. It's probably doing about 7 or 8 knots now. So that now means I'm sailing. So I've got my repaired Gennaker up. A few new patches on it, but it seems to be filling okay. So that's good. Still just drifting around at about 4 knots here. G'day, this is where I pulled into yesterday afternoon. Got in about 3:30. Had a cup of coffee, settled down for the night. And woken up to this morning. It's just beautiful. This is Goldsmith Island. This is the southern end of it because it was northeasterly blowing last night, so tucked in here. Just beautiful. So today I'm not traveling very far. I'm just got about a 4 or 5 hour sail down there somewhere. Probably pull into either Beeswicks or Scorefield, which is just outside Mackay, and Mackay is going to be my destination where I'll pick up Cheryl from, I think, providing they open the borders. I left Keswick Island this morning about 7 AM, expected a 3 hour sail over to Mackay. So now we're coming into Mackay, and that will end my solo sailing adventure because Cheryl is coming back. Today's plan is that we go into the marina at Mackay. I go somewhere and watch the football. Cheryl flies in and she comes to the marina and gets picked up. So that's the plan. We're going to spend a couple of days at the marina. That'll give me a chance to clean the boat up. It's been a while since it's had a good scrub. And once we're at the marina, I better do some washing because while Cheryl's been away, I've done nothing. So before she turns up, I better have the washing done. Just coming into Mackay Harbour here. Got the breakwall on either side. And there was plenty of fish activity on the way in here. That's the industrial side where the big ships come in and dock, pick up sugar and whatever else they pick up here. And we go straight down here for the marina. Okay, we managed to dock here at Mackay Marina with the help from our neighbours. Eventually, the bachelor life had to come to an end. Look at all the gear you're bringing back.
Got the cat dragged in. Hello. Aww. Long time.
Ah, it's been great.
We're very fortunate that Susan picked me up from the airport and were kind enough to take us back to their house for dinner. Luckily, Murray got to also watch the All Blacks while we were there.
And if anyone was interested, the final score was 43-5 to the All Blacks. And we'll leave this episode with Cheryl and I back in Mackay, back together again. Please subscribe to this channel and hit that bell so you get notified every time a new video comes out. Give us a thumbs up and share this video with like-minded people. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.